Hi guys, thank you for stopping by my channel. Today I will be doing a tutorial using my palette from Juvia'S place. It's called the Nubian palette. This is what it looks like, and this is the main reason why I bought this palette, because of this picture. Like, I love it. It's beautiful. And a bonus is that the palette has some gorgeous colors. I don't really wear eyeshadow, but if I do wear eyeshadow, it's usually like earthy tones like this. I don't really wear like colorful blue, purples. That's something I haven't explored yet. But this is what the palette looks like. There's a couple metallic shades, and then there's like a few mattes. I use this a lot as my transition. Yes, that's my son in the back. But yes, I love this palette so much. They also have another one, but the colors are more bright. They're not so earthy. I do want to get that one when I want to play more with color. This retails for about $29, I think. I paid like $35 with shipping and everything. The only thing I didn't like about this palette is that the colors don't have names. So when you're doing, you know, tutorials, you kind of just have to point to the color. You can't say, oh, this is such and such, which is not a big deal for me because this palette is just that amazing that something so small like that would not make me not buy it. And another thing is that there's no mirror, as you can see, but you do have this beautiful African goddess right here, Egyptian, whatever she is. She's gorgeous, and I freaking love this palette. I use it all the time, like all the time. I don't wear eyeshadow, but when I do, I'm picking up this palette, and the color payoff is so good. It's so pigmented. Like, I just love it so much. So if you want to see how I got this look using that palette, stay tuned. Alright guys, for the sake of this video, I already did my foundation and my color correcting. Right now I'm just concealing, and I'm using my favorite, which is the LA Pro Girl Concealer in the color Toffee. And I'm applying that under my eyes, my chin, my cupid's bow, and whatever is left on my beauty blender, I'm going to apply on my forehead. So I'm just blending that everywhere that I applied it with a damp beauty sponge and blending away, because I don't want my concealer or anything to look blotchy. So this is very important, and you should really take your time with this. Now I'm taking my SASHA Cosmetics Buttercup powder, and I'm setting everywhere I applied my concealer, which is under my eyes, on my cupid's bow, on my chin, on my forehead. I apply it on my nose too because it gets really oily, and this setting powder helps a lot with that. So I do put it on my nose, even though I did not highlight my nose. I don't like highlighting it. It tends to look very cakey, so I skip the nose highlighting, but I am going to contour my nose later on in the video. And I also set my eyelids, as you see me doing, because my eyelids get very oily, and I want to make sure that they're not oily because I'm applying eyeshadow on there today, and that would not be nice. So yes, I'm applying that in those areas. Now I'm just kind of making my contour pop. This is going to help with that. I'm applying that setting powder above my jawline, and I'm going to only let this part bake. Everything else I'm going to wipe off, because I told you guys in my previous video, I'm not a fan of baking. It makes me look very old and like powdery, so I don't really bake. I'm going to wipe everything off now, except on my jawline, because I don't have like a sharp face for contouring, so this helps with that. since my face is so round. And yeah, I'm just gonna let that part bake. Now onto this beautiful palette. I'm taking that orangey brown shade and I'm using that as my transition color. I'm using a fluffy brush, as you can see, that I'm trying to find because of course I wasn't prepared. But yes, I'm just taking that orange color and applying that in my crease, and this is going to help everything blend better, and yeah, it's going to look so beautiful. Next, I'm taking this gold color. It's like an auburn reddish color, and I'm applying that all over my lid. This is going to be the main color of this look. It ends up looking like pinkish in the end, but the color actually is like an orangey brownish reddish. I can't explain it, but I love it, and it's like a shimmer eyeshadow, and I'm using a flat brush and just really packing it on there. I didn't like the brush I was using, so I found another one. These brushes, I don't even know the names of them. They're really, really old. The first brush I was using was a Wet n Wild brush, which I'm not a fan of. But yes, I'm just packing that on. Now I'm going to smoke this out, and I'm using that brown color, and I'm just applying a little bit because I don't want the color to get lost. I'm just applying this on the outer corners and in my crease, and like I said, I'm just applying it very little so it won't be so, you know, like no kind of transition color. Applying one color all over the lid is so like 2007, ladies. You need to smoke it out no matter what color you're using. And it doesn't have to be a dark smoky eye. It can be very light, as I'm doing. And yes, we're just blending and blending some more. Now I'm going back in with my transition color just to blend things even more, and I'm just applying that on my crease. Now I'm taking this pinky color and I'm just applying it on the inside of my eyes, my tear ducts, just so it will really pop. And this kind of makes the whole look come together this way. It doesn't just look so boring and flat. This really is like my favorite part of this look. That little pop of color can really change your life, ladies. And it doesn't even have to be an eyeshadow. Some people use highlighters. Anything will really work that is lighter than the eyeshadow on your lid. And I absolutely love this look so much. Now I'm applying my mascara. This is, I think it's called Cat Eyes. Everything will be in the description box. This is just, you know, drugstore mascara that I've been using for years. And I didn't put on eyeliner or anything because I tend to mess up when I do that. And I didn't really want to mess up this video, so I played it safe. But sometimes I do like a little bit of eyeliner. For this look, I'm not going all out. So I'm just applying mascara, no fake lashes because I have not mastered that yet. But I will be doing more dramatic looks. Right now I'm keeping it simple. But stay tuned for more dramatic looks. They will be coming up. Now I'm wiping off that powder that I had baking, and the next thing I'm going to do is contour. Now on to contouring. I will be using my Queen Girl collection in the color Ebony Bronze, and I'm just applying that with a fluffy brush. I stopped doing cream contouring because it made me look very blotchy, and that is not really for everyone. So this is just simpler, it's easier, and I find that it makes my face look more contoured. Like when I was using the cream, it was just like taking forever to do, and then you could even tell that I contoured my face. With this, it's a subtle contour, but yet it is noticeable. So I'm applying that in the hollows of my cheeks, on top of my forehead, and then I will be contouring my nose. Contouring my nose is something that I've really grown to love. It just like, it pulls the whole look together. Before I used to like skip this, but I really like the way it makes my face look. And I don't have a big nose or anything, but I just love this. I really love it. Now I am doing my brows with my Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is in the color Chocolate. And this stuff has really grown on me because I did not like it before, but I wasn't really using it right. I was being kind of light-handed with it, and I found out that you have to kind of go heavy with this product. Not heavy, but don't be scared of it. I know it is a little dark, a little thick, but don't be scared of it. Don't be afraid to put those brows on because it's amazing stuff once you use it the right way. Now I'm using my JACLYN BECCA Cosmetics palette, which I'm absolutely in love with. I'm using the kind of coral color. I don't know the name of it, but like I said, everything will be in the description box. And this palette is so beautiful. I'm so happy that I got it. It's limited edition, but I think it's still available. It has not sold out yet. But this blush is very subtle, which I like because I feel like when you have eyeshadow on, blush kind of just throws everything off sometimes if you don't use the right color. But this is just perfect. And now I'm applying this NYX Pumping Gloss to kind of just prep my lips for my lipstick. And does it really plump your lips? I don't think so, but who knows. Now I'm mixing these two highlighters. One is Champagne Pop and the other one is, I don't even know the name, guys. Prozac something. Prosecco Pop. I'm mixing those two together and look at this glow. What? This palette is to die for. If you don't have it, you need to get it. And it's very brown girl friendly, which I love. It doesn't make you look ashy. It's just buttery, and I'm obsessed with it. So I apply that on the high points of my cheeks, my nose, my forehead, my chin, my cupid's bow, and on my nose. I apply it everywhere, and it's just gonna really make me look bronze, like a bronze goddess. Yes to this palette. I think every brown girl needs this palette. Like, what are you doing if you don't have it? Go get it right now. Now I am lining my lips. I'm using a brown pencil. This is from the dollar store. It's by Wet n Wild. It's super duper cheap, super pigmented, and you can use any brown lip liner. It doesn't matter. Now I'm applying my Kat Von D Lolita, and this is the first one. I know there's two. I don't think the formula is the same as when it first came out. There was a little debate over that, but yeah, I don't think this is the original formula, but I still love this lipstick. And yeah, it's like a nudie coral color. It's very pretty, and right now it looks a little glossy, but it is gonna dry down matte, and it's lovely. Now I'm just gonna set my face. I'm using the e.l.f. setting spray. This is gonna help my face not look so cakey and powdery and make it look moisturized. And that is the final look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Everything will be listed in the description. Please comment, like, and subscribe this video. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and stay tuned. I will have videos coming up every week, at least 2 times a week very soon. I'm still trying to get everything set up, but thank you for being patient, and thanks for rocking with me. Bye-bye.